Hi, I am Dharnidharan.
Hi, I am Sandas Kumar.
Our case study project is cotton products. Cotton is a soft, fluffy, stable fiber that grow in a ball or productive case. Especially, we are explaining the cotton t-shirt life cycle. The seeds are two varieties: organic seeds and hybrid seeds. Organic seeds, the natural product, the cultivating in black soil, it takes to harvesting 160 dates. Hybrid seeds, they said as GMO. Hybrid seeds also said BT cottons, biotechnology cottons. Only one company distribute worldwide, Monsanto. They do two ways of gene transfer. First, they take organism source seeds. Bacterium is the process it multiplying the cells. After they do tissue culture, finally the plant start to grow, or they added gold or tungsten particles and transfer DNA. With the help of the particle gun, merge the chemical after micropropagation process is completed. Then finally the plant gets start to grow. Nowadays, most of the peoples are like to wear the t-shirt. Santosh, you like to wear the t-shirt?
Yeah, it is super. Not only aesthetics, it gives more comfortable for me.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Not only the young peoples, the old peoples also like to wear the t-shirt because of the comfortability. One bale of cotton is equal to the any one of the product. Now we are going to explain the manufacturing process of the cotton t-shirt. They cultivate the cotton and the raw material export to the industries. They make a yarn using a cottons. Fabric process, the cotton is made as a plain cloth. They added a colors to the cotton cloths. The completed fabrics sent to these textile stores. Then, based on requirement, cutting and pattern process happening. Again, they added the aesthetic factors to the cloths, like colors. They made a t-shirt with the help of sewing machine. The product get shaped, then it sent to the checking department. If any damage, they rework. The good product are ironing and packed, and finally delivered to the shop to sell the product to the customers. Market development and strategy. The cotton products are gradually increasing in the market because of they introduced the different types of models and aesthetic factors to the product. In India, Ramraj, Pumax, Tirupur cottons companies are famous.
The environment get damaged while manufacturing the cotton t-shirt. How this happen? Let's see the video. When coming the alternate solution,
Hi everyone, myself Saran.
Myself, V. Dinesh.
We both are discuss about rice.
Saran, can you say why the rice is used?
Yeah Dinesh, rice is used in foods. Is any other uses is there?
Why not? Rice is also used in beers and soaps.
Dinesh, how much water consumes in per kg of rice?
Per kg of rice consume 25,000 liters of water. Saran, I came to know that there are 40,000 varieties of rice in the world. Is true?
Yeah Dinesh, it's true. But in India, we use only 1,007 varieties.
Oh,
So okay Dinesh, shall we discuss about production of rice?
okay.
Stage 1. Select the seed according to the soil.
Stage 2. Select a portion of field where warm light is available and with temperature 21 degrees Celsius.
Stage 3. Hold the rice seed in the selected area.
Stage 4. Let the paddy plant grow 6 inches, which takes 30 days to grow.
Stage 5. Fill the field with the water depth of 5 inches.
Stage 6. Plug the small paddy plants and place them in entire fields.
Stage 7. Add the fertilizer based on the soil.
Stage 8. Let the paddy plant grow to 17 inches, which takes 90 days. In stage 9, cut the stalk, let them dry or bake them 80 degrees Celsius for an hour and dry. After you will get paddy. This is a paddy image.
This is the full cultivation process.
The removal of bran layer and polishing of rice is done in a rice mill process.
This is how we get rice bags in the store. This is the distribution process, how we get the rice.
Now you see consumption. Rice is a convenient goods. It is available in all the stores. This is how we use rice.
Saran, do you know how rice manufacturing company manage their market strategy?
I know Dinesh.
Can you explain it, Saran?
They all are gives advertisement, attractive package offers and they show government approved certificate based on naturally cultivated. Now we see retirement process. Rice goes to human foods and ox goes to animal foods. Let's go environmental impacts. Due to the usage of fertilizers, soil will get affected. How means salt burns, acidic soil, land pollution, infertile soil.
Due to the milling process, the air gets polluted.
This is the recycle process of rice. Rice and nuts like this recyclable. Food fight happened to white rice versus brown rice. In all the stages, brown rice was better than the white rice because of health factors.
Why brown rice is health, Saran?
White rice will not have bran layer, but brown rice will have bran layer.
What are the alternative solutions, Saran?
As an alternative, I suggest brown rice have 2 gram of fiber more than the white rice. So start using brown rice. Guys, please avoid eating white rice. Thank you for watching.
Hi viewers, let me see detailed study of an and analysis of an product. And we are of behalf of NTTF college.
And we are the branch of Mechatronics, and myself is K.M. Prashant and my teammate is V. Shankar. Let us see the product life cycle of an inorganic fertilizer what we have chosen on this case study. Let's see step by step. Shankar, why you have selected this product, on which basis we have selected this product, can you explain in detail?
Okay Marcus, let me see the next step. And we have selected a product based of an product design and development. And we have selected a topic based of an inorganic fertilizers. In a day-to-day life, agriculture is too important, so that we have selected inorganic fertilizers. And Mohammed, can you say what is the functions of inorganic fertilizers?
Yes, Shankar. In inorganic fertilizer, most of the chemicals are used is ammonia, nitrophosphate and sulfuric acid. This consumes less water consumption in a short duration of time. So more of these people consume these chemical fertilizers to grow the crops in a short lifetime period. Shiv Shankar, let us see about the manufacturing process of this inorganic fertilizer. Can you explain in detail?
Let me see the video of a manufacturing process. Manufacturing of an inorganic fertilizers. Let me see the integrants of an inorganic fertilizers. First, natural gas, easily available from nature, and next, water, chemical name as known as called H2O, and combination of an natural gas and water to form an as ammonia, and chemical name as known as called NH3, and next integrant from the rock they have been extracted as an nitrophosphate. Nitrophosphate is a chemical integrant, and next let we see the integrant of inorganic fertilizers. From the sulfur, the periodic name is called S16, and from the sulfur they have been extracted as an sulfuric acid, chemical name as known as called H2SO4, combination of an ammonia, nitrophosphate and sulfuric acid to form of an inorganic fertilizer. Okay, Mohan Prasad, can you say what are the product life cycle of an inorganic fertilizers?
Yes, Shiv Shankar, let us see the product life cycle of an inorganic fertilizer by seeing this video.
Already we have seen the product design of an inorganic fertilizer. Let's see the product life cycle of an inorganic fertilizer. First department is packing department. Here the inorganic fertilizer is packed in a content of a bag. Next, it's completed into a finished goods to reach to the customer. Before reaching the customer, a major role is logistics. Logistics plays a major role to reach the customers as a distribution role. After the distribution, the product is used for consumption to ready to use in the crops in agricultural. In our product has no retirement.
Shiv Shankar, can you explain about the market analysis of an inorganic fertilizer and how the functions are being made? Can you tell in detail?
Okay, Mohan, can we see? First of all, they are giving the advertisement for our crops, and next they are giving a free samples for our fertilizers, and next they are giving a free testing for a soil, for crops, and these are the market strategy and the market development for our inorganic fertilizers.
Let's see the environmental impacts of an inorganic fertilizer. What is meant by environmental impact? Which causes a global warming to the nature. Let us see what are the environmental impacts caused by the inorganic fertilizers and how they damage the nature. First, land pollution. Land pollution is caused by an inorganic fertilizer by using the ammonia into the land. Due to this ammonia, more of the land makes into a crack and it absorbs the more water of contamination. In an inorganic fertilizer, phosphorus contents is to be a peak, so it may reduces the nutrition and may lead to the diversification.
And next, let me see the soil pollution. If soil pollution in of inorganic fertilizer we have used in a soil can be contaminated. First of all, the chemical fertilizer as in mean soil can be polluted of an soil. If we use an inorganic fertilizers, it may lead to and reduce soil life and nutrition, and microbes can be damaged in a soil.
Next, water pollution. In this inorganic fertilizer, it consumes more water than an organic fertilizer. After the cultivation of an inorganic fertilizer, it absorbs the chemical into the water and produces hazard to the water pollution. After irrigation process,
Shankar, to overcome all these problems, what are the alternative solutions and how can we overcome this problem by not using these chemical fertilizers? Can you tell in detail?
Okay, Mohan Prasad, let me see the video of an inorganic fertilizers for our Mohan Prasad, can you say what are the environmental impacts caused by a product?
Let us see the video, Shiv Shankar, by how the environmental impacts has been caused by this product. Come, let's see the video.
Alternative solution.
Alternative solution for inorganic fertilizer to overcome the chemical organic fertilizer, we can use cow dung plus bone meal and house wastage and vegetable matter. These all contaminations can be used for organic fertilizer to overcome the inorganic fertilizer.
Hi Jeevan, hello Surya. Now we are going to discuss about our case study in paper. Jeevan, do you know still 90% of information are stored in papers? Oh Surya, even for what purpose papers are used? For writing, printing, documentation in government sector, and this why papers are used, Jeevan. Oh yeah, by this you are saying 90% of documentation done in paper. Surya, can you say any other use of paper? Yeah Jeevan, papers are also used in electronics such as paper capacitor and paper batteries, and else packaging and cleaning. Surya, do you know from one tree 8,500 sheets are made, and Asia and Europe are largest paper production system. Yeah, do you know manufacturing process of paper? Yes, Jeevan, well, I know. Can you explain, please? Paper making process. Here is the detailed process of how to manufacture paper. Stage 1. Timber. The raw material for a paper making process is wood. The cellulose fiber of a wood is used to make the paper. Stage 2. Debarking of a wood. Debarking is a process of removing the outer skin of the wood. The outer skin is a dead cell. Stage 3. Chipping. The wood after debarking process is cut into small pieces for next stage. Stage 4. Chemical pulping. In this stage, a bleaching is added to the wood pulp in order to increase the brightness of the paper. Stage 5 is mechanical pulping. In this stage, the cellulose fiber is mixed finely to bind up equally and evenly while screening process. Stage 6, that is screening process. Screening is a process of removing the excess water from the pulp by use of heavyweight rollers. Stage 7, dryer. A cylinder containing steam is used to drying the sheets of a paper after screening process. Stage 8, calendering. Calendering is a process of rolling the sheets of paper into a bundle or large amount. Next is distribution. The reeled or rolled sheets are distributed to other manufacturing or newspaper printing industries. Then cutting process. The rollers sheet are cut into different sizes and shapes for manufacturing their products. Next stage is consumption. Consumption, as we use notebooks and newspaper, it is a product. Next one is retirement. The paper we thrown away is recycled or dumped into the ground. About 60% of paper waste are recycled and other waste are thrown away in garbage. Surya, you have ever seen the advertisement of paper? No, Jeevan, but I have seen the quantities like chlorine free and eco-friendly and accessible books. Just to say, how about manufacturing and trying to attract the customer penetrating into market? Oh, okay, Jeevan. Jeevan, can you say what are the environmental impacts of paper? Environmental impact. Impact 1. Deforestation. More trees are cut down for manufacturing a paper. Between 1990s to 2015, the world lost 129 million hectares of forest. Impact 2. Air pollution. Smoke is emitted in atmosphere while manufacturing process. Impact 3. Water pollution. 324 liters of water is used to produce 1 kg of paper. That wastewater is delivered to river or ocean. Impact 4. Greenhouse effect. Sulfur and chlorine gas used during manufacturing. We have seen the impacts. Is there any alternative option for paper? Even as experts shows 90% information was stored in papers, so we can't avoid in papers. The alternative solution is free papers, which is used as free and is implemented in Australia and
Hi, myself J. Krishna.
Myself K. Kavirsan. Welcome to our case study project presentation video.
Our topic is hybrid seeds. Seeds everybody know. What is hybrid?
Hybrid is a process of producing a cross-pollinating of genes from the natural seeds. It is known as hybrid seeds.
Why you are using the hybrid process?
By using a hybrid process, it can increase the productivity of the product and reduce the life cycle of the product.
What are the functions of hybrid process?
It will produce a more productivity to increase our product life cycles.
In the market, hybrid seeds are selling in low cost, so that product sales will be increases.
It will grow in short life period, so that productivity increases.
As of now, India is the leading of buying the hybrid seeds in the world.
Let me see the manufacturing process of hybrid seed. The hybrid seeds are coming from natural seed only.
The hybrid seeds, what they take from the hybrid seeds?
They take 2 genes from the seeds. In that 2 genes, they are doing pollination process. By doing this cross hybrid in the seed,
After the pollination process, what they do?
the process is called germination process, and it is also called incubation stage.
This is how the hybrid seeds has been made.
Once the manufacturing process is completed and distributing the product start to sell in the market.
And let's we see the environmental impacts of the hybrid seeds.
Let me see the process.
First, the seeds are growing in the land.
In that stage itself it causes 2 impacts.
First, we are going to see what are the impacts caused to human while taking the hybrids.
Hybrid foods are unhealthy while it's taking.
While continuously taking the hybrid foods, it causes injuries to health.
Next we are going to see what impacts are caused to land.
While continuously planting the hybrid seeds in the same land, it gets polluted.
The land pollution causes uneven germination. It is called as improper growth in seeds. Okay, fine. Kavi, any alternative solution is there?
Yes, alternative solutions is used to reduce the hybrid seeds. India is the second most population country in the world. That's why they are using hybrid foods and hybrid seeds. In order to reduce the hybrid seeds, preferably use the natural seeds. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello friends, myself Arshul Prakash.
Hello friends, myself Jay Tamal.
We are here to present our case study. Our case study topic is how e-waste is generated from the computer.
Before going to topic, Surya, can you tell what is e-waste?
It is the thing after consumed by the people came to waste. How many types of waste can be generated by human? Can you tell Tamil?
There are 8 types of e-waste can be generated by waste. In that, our topic is e-waste.
E-waste is the fastest growing word stream. India is the 5th largest producer of e-waste. Okay, let's go to the topic. Again, e-waste is classified into 2 types. Electrical and electronic waste. Our product is computer e-waste.
Function of the product. In modern world, computer plays a major role. Current generation can't live without computer.
Product development and design strategy. Why other countries are using India as a dumping yard? Can you say?
Because weak labor laws.
Computer manufacturing process. In this, the first process is designing of circuit. In this process, they will design new circuit. And the second process is raw material. They will get raw materials from various places. According to the company norms, they do not say where they get the raw materials. And the third process is getting components for making circuit. According to design of the circuit, they get components from their suppliers. And the fourth process is creating line to connect. Using PCB milling machine, make lines to connect the circuit. And the fifth process is PCB drilling, making hole in the printed circuit board to place the components. And the sixth process is placing of components, placing various components in the printed circuit board. And the seventh process is soldering of components, using the lead soldering and trimming the extra needles. And the eighth process is assembling various components. After all above process is completed, assembling various components to complete the circuit. Ninth process is assembling various parts. After completing the circuit process, assembling into the cabinet, then it is ready for next process. And the next process is packaging. Above all processes are completed, it will be packed and give it to the distribution. In this distribution stage, they will give to the retailers, shops, and etc. And 12th process is consumption. After distribution, it will be used by the variety of peoples in the world. It becomes a waste. In this stage, only more waste is produced and then it has came into scrap. In this image, there are comparison between 2000 to 2012 how e-waste was generated. In 2000, there are 19 lakhs only, but in 2012, there are 34 lakhs 20,000. The percentage e-waste was recycled is 10% in 2000 and 10 in 2012 29%. Environmental impacts. In computer spare parts, there are many toxic acids are present in IC, monitor, cable, soldering lead, etc. Circuit burning makes the health hazardous to the people who is burning, like monitor, keyboard. Cables are generally made up of rubbers. While burning of cable, air was more polluted. Land was polluted by acid stripping to remove the lead presence in the printed circuit board. In all over world, 15 to 20% e-waste was reduced, and the waste are become as a waste.
Alternative solution of my product: give an operatable computer to schools or technical training foundations. Otherwise, we can put in auction for sale.
We are collected information from the newspaper that also says that e-waste is very health hazardous to the people.